Yes guys, as you can tell by the title of this video, I have got my hands on the brand new Nike Mercurial FLYKNIT ULTRA football boots, and we are going to be reviewing them just for you so you can learn all the ins and outs of Nike's latest innovation. Let's get into the unboxing. So now that you've seen the boots close up, let's get into the actual review, talking about the technical aspects for these football boots and what makes them so unique and different. The first thing I want to talk about is how light the boot is. It feels a similar weight to the Vapor 11, but it does feel a little bit lighter, which is crazy, and this has still got the tissue and cardboard inserts inside. Now in terms of the design, I would say this is a bit of a Superfly 5 and Vapor 11 hybrid. We've got a low cut boot which is like the Vapor 11, however the boot is composed purely of a one-piece FLYKNIT upper, the same as the Superfly 5. We've also got some textured speed ribs on the boot to give you an enhanced touch and grip on the ball in all conditions, thanks to the ACC coating that Nike have put on top of that FLYKNIT. The FLYKNIT itself is brilliant because you get a super soft and flexible material, but also it gives you that sock-like sensation and gives you a really close and responsive touch on the ball. A more generic aspect to the football boot is the sole plate, which is identical to the Superfly 5 and the Vapor 11. The sole plate is very responsive tech spec wise, but my favourite thing about this is this chrome coating that we've got on it. It looks amazing on the pitch when you're running away, and just to look at in general I think is a big highlight from this boot. When we move on to the heel of the boot, we have got a little Italian flag above the Mercurial branding, and that is because these boots were made in Italy. Like I mentioned earlier in the video, these boots were limited to 2,500 pairs in the world, and I am a huge fan of this triple black stealth look. Although I couldn't get my hands on the metallic gold variation, I am really happy with this triple black colourway. In fact, I think I'm a bigger fan of this boot than the gold version. Another technical aspect to this football boot is the new low cut sock. What's good about the low cut sock is it goes below your ankles, so you've still got full manoeuvrability with your foot, and also I prefer the look of a low cut boot. I think it looks more classic and traditional, especially with the way football boots are heading. I'm going to go for this sort of variation. So what can we conclude from this football boot? It is a bit of a hybrid between the Vapor 11 and the Superfly 5. It fits incredibly well. In fact, to talk about the sizing of the boot, I had to go half a size down because it did run a bit long, and even though I've got wide feet, the FLYKNIT is very stretchy and elasticated, so I didn't have any problems with the width. Of course, the boot is also equipped with laces, so you can customise the fit of your FLYKNIT Ultra to suit your foot size, whether it's narrow or wide. One question I'm sure you're dying to ask is, Cam, how do I get my hands on a pair of these boots? Well, unfortunately, because they were limited edition, they were sold out everywhere, and the best bet for you to get them is probably on sites like eBay, but you'll have to be prepared to pay higher than the retail price, as the resale value is considerably more. However, don't worry too much, because there's rumours that the FLYKNIT Ultra will actually be replacing the Vapor 11 ahead of the World Cup next year. So basically that means this boot will be a general release with loads more colours designed. It just means you're going to have to hold in there if you want to get your hands on a pair of the FLYKNIT Ultras. So guys, that concludes my review of the Nike FLYKNIT Ultra football boots, and if you enjoyed the video then make sure you support it with a like button by clicking the button down below. If you've got any questions then make sure you leave them in the comment section below, and vote in my poll card up here to let me know if you think Nike should make the FLYKNIT Ultra a general release. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you are subscribed below. We will be posting new videos every single week. That is everything from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.